very unusual and beautiful, but kind of crazy fruit.
Obviously, it's dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit!
Marco, your dragon fruit fried rice looks absolutely wonderful.
Let's enjoy
Bon
the fried
appetit.
rice. Smells so good.
It looks like dragon fruit with yogurt.
This is a facial mask, Jason.
I guess I didn't realize that one fruit could just be a healthy spa day. Hi everyone, we are at the Fruit Lab taking a look at some amazing fruit today. And first, let me invite my guest, Dooley.
Yeah.
Dooley.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we are in the Fruit Lab and we are taking a look at a very unusual and beautiful but kind of crazy fruit. Do you know what it is?
Obviously, it's dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit!
Of course.
So today's topic is the dragon fruit, or in Taiwan we call it huolongguo. So the dragon fruit itself, scientific name is called Solenacereus undata.
Say it again.
Solenacereus undata.
I bet you can't say it 10 times fast.
I can say it real fast. Solenacereus undata, that is the dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is originally from the Central Americas, and then local people believe it's an aphrodisiac. And in Taiwan, looks kind of dragon-like, huo, fire, long, dragon, guo, fruit. So we have a little bit of a question for you. What kind of plant does a dragon fruit grow on? Is it A, a cactus, or B, a tree?
Are you going to ask me this easy question?
It's an easy question.
This is too easy. I've been in Taiwan for 20 years, Jason.
true.
A dragon fruit grows on a cactus.
Cactus.
Yeah.
Okay. So in fact, the dragon fruit does grow on a cactus, Solenacereus undatus. So actually describes the fact that the plants, which are climbing plants, climbing cactus, they grow and their flowers, which bloom at night,
Ooh, I didn't
usually
know that.
open for one evening, and they're pollinated either by bats in nature or most commonly moths.
Right. I love actually going to the dragon fruit farms and seeing how they grow the cactus and then they string it on ropes and things like that, and it grows really long and you see the fruit just hanging there.
Because I think when you see this, it's so alien when you look at it the first time. So let's take a look at the varieties that we have.
All
here.
right.
So the first one is the white fleshed.
How can you tell the white flesh dragon fruit from the other colors?
So you can see the bracts here are kind of greenish
Okay.
on the outside, and you can see that the color is a little bit kind of a fluorescent pink, right? This one is, the flesh is red on the inside. And you can see that the bracts themselves are a little bit more elongated, a little thinner compared to the white fleshed one. But you can actually regrow a whole plant from the end of the dragon
I
fruit.
didn't know that.
But there is one other one, a little bit more unusual. This one. This one is a yellow-skinned dragon fruit. Yellow ones, the flavors are a little bit different, but these are definitely a novelty. Let's show people how to cut dragon fruit.
All right.
We're gonna cut off the ends, and you can see this is crazy. The color in here
that
is
is
fluorescent.
beautiful.
And then we're gonna cut off the other end. And you get right in there, and it reminds me of a kiwi.
It does. It
Right,
does.
with
And the flesh
seeds.
is very similar
And
also.
you can peel right down here, and beautiful. It is just like taking a shoe off or peeling something open, but you have this beautiful, it's kind of crazy. It's
Wow.
really amazing.
You know, that's my first time seeing it peeled that way.
And I'm just gonna slice it in half so people can see. This is the beautiful interior.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's
It is
lovely.
beautiful.
Super lovely. So let's have a taste of the classic dragon fruit.
All right.
And for those folks who haven't had it before, we have to let them know what it tastes like.
Actually, the flavor is really mild. It's sweet. It's mild. It kind of has the texture of a kiwi.
Yes.
Almost, especially with like the little
For sure.
seeds on the inside. On the background, it also has a very earthy flavor to it. Did you taste that? Like,
Yeah, that is the
Delicious.
red skin, white fleshed one. Let's try the
Red skin, red flesh.
Yeah, red fleshed.
Purple.
That to me has a lot more flavor. It's almost like a kiwi, but it does not have the acidity. It's just very
Right.
mild and gentle on the palate. Again, the crunch of the little seeds is really delightful.
If I were to have them separate, I never knew that there was actually a flavor difference.
All right, let's check out number 3, the yellow skin one. Okay, here we go.
Let's see if they hit me. I need a big piece.
This one definitely has some acidity to it. Same texture, maybe a little bit less dense as the flesh of the other two. It's a little bit looser structure.
Is there a huge price difference in the 3 of these?
Traditionally, the red ones are more expensive than the white ones, and then the yellow ones, because of just the amount of product produced, those are even more expensive than the red ones. So, question for you, Dooley.
Uh-oh.
How do you cut a dragon fruit to make it taste sweeter? Is it A, you cut it into a radial cut, or B, do you cut it into checkerboard pieces?
I'm gonna say A.
And why do you think that is?
Just because it has more surface area, so when you put it in your mouth, it covers more areas of the tongue.
Oh, okay.
And so it helps you to, that would be a guess,
Sure.
I don't know.
Good guess, good guess, good guess. Is Dooley correct? Yes, he's correct. High five. Okay. In fact, the center part of the fruit of the dragon fruit has the highest sugar content.
Oh.
So when you cut it right down the middle, you get a little bit of that sweet core.
Okay.
And that way the entire fruit is as sweet as it can be.
I can't wait to try it in different types of dishes. Yes.
Dooley.
Yes.
We have ingredients here for what looks like a what?
A smoothie.
A smoothie!
Yes.
So, in our experiment, we're putting in some ice cubes, blueberries here, a little bit, bananas, some of our
Red
dragon fruit, super nutritious.
Super duper nutritious.
And I'm adding just a little touch of honey because who doesn't like things a little bit sweet? Let's get this here and let's give this a whiz. So, all right, so smoothie time.
Yes. Well, that is a powerful blender right there.
Oh yeah.
That gets the job done.
Just a tip if you're using a blender, if you let it go for a long time, you're getting a lot of air into the
Right.
smoothie, the color is gonna lighten. So if you really want a nice dark saturated color, don't let it go too long, just until everything is blitzed and ready to go, then we're gonna pour
Awesome
it in there.
tip, awesome
So,
tip, awesome
here's
tip.
awesome tip, so cheers.
Cheers. It just gets the blood circulating. You just have a great day.
And especially that little bit of honey and the banana, just undertone kind of plays really well with the dragon
Really
fruit.
well,
So-
really well.
So, what kind of food benefits do dragon fruit have? Is it A, an expectorant, good for lung, that kind of respiratory system, or is it B, does it help lower your blood pressure?
Wow. I'm gonna go with B. It helps lower your blood pressure. Just because I remember when I was having a lot of dragon fruit, I mentioned that to the doctor, and he was saying you can have dragon fruit, but be careful not to have too many because I've had a blood clot in my leg.
Oh.
And so I was taking some blood thinner medicine.
Yeah.
He said if you have too much of it, it'll make your blood even thinner. So that's what I'm gonna take a guess and go with that.
Okay, Dooley, I'm not gonna play around. You're correct.
Really?
Yes. Okay. So as the doctor said, the dragon fruit is super nutritious. It's very high in potassium, which helps lower the blood pressure. So folks who are dealing with blood pressure issues, you can definitely have dragon fruit. It is a great health benefit. Now, smoothies aren't the only delicious thing that you can make with dragon fruit. So I have a very special chef friend of mine, Marco, and he's gonna show us another dish that you can make using dragon fruit. So let's welcome Chef Marco. Marco's one of my really good friends, and he's brought a very special dish to make today.
Yeah,
What are you making?
Making red dragon fruit fried rice.
Dragon fruit fried rice.
Dragon
Yeah.
fruit fried rice,
Rice.
that's something I've never thought would even
never
exist.
So how do we
Yeah.
make the fried rice?
Okay, let's cook it. Okay.
There it is. All right, so what's the first step here, Marco?
First, olive oil in.
Okay.
Olive oil in.
And Marco does some really great cuisine, really health conscious things as well. So he's often using olive oil, which is
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
When the olive oil hot, you put the egg first.
Okay. First scramble the egg.
Yeah, scrambled egg. Egg
Beautiful.
in.
So
Okay.
you have to scramble the eggs first. That way the rice won't get all kind of glommed onto the egg.
Yeah. Okay, you can put in the onion,
Delicious. Onion.
spring onion.
And the green onions.
And I think that's a nice technique. You're using two different type of onion family things. So you're getting the crunch of that onion, of the regular onion, and then you're getting the aroma of the scallions and the color.
Right.
Great.
This time you can put the shrimp and rice. Okay,
rice.
thank you.
Yeah. And I think when you're making fried rice, it's important that you use rice that's left over because fresh rice to make fried rice, because of the moisture, because of the temperature, you often end up getting like a mashed potato-y kind of mixture.
Right.
So,
very mushy.
You need high temperature.
High temperature.
To fry rice. High temperature, maybe the rice smells so good. Okay, we can season it.
So you put in salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper, a little.
Just a little.
Okay, so important. We put in the dragon juice.
Yep.
You turn off the heat
Okay.
Oh, okay.
because he have a new 花青素.
Yes. So the antioxidant component in the pigment of the betaine in the dragon fruit, once that hits heat, that starts to denature. So it's important that you add it when the flame's off. That way you maintain the nutritional value and the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's important.
Okay.
Ooh. I can just imagine what that's going to look like.
And Marco always makes food that is beautiful and delicious, but it's also healthy too. So I appreciate that all the time.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that color. Look at that color.
So beautiful and so healthy. Okay.
Marco, your dragon fruit fried rice
Rice.
looks absolutely
Okay.
wonderful.
You can put some spring onion on top
Just a little bit
to
of garnish.
garnish. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's dig
let's-
in. Thank you.
Let's
Thank you.
enjoy
Bon
the fried
appetit.
rice.
I'll make sure I get some of these onions and a little bit of the dragon fruit.
Oh, it smells so good.
And I think the shrimp with the dragon fruit cubes, it's really nice. The holongo, the sweetness, and then you get the xiazi, the sweetness too.
And my favorite part, Chef Marco, happens to be this onion. When you get that little crunch, you get
Yeah,
that
little crunch, onion crunch.
Texture.
Texture.
Yeah, textures, flavors,
Right.
colors. I think this would be great for if you have kids. They'd love to eat this. It's so colorful.
Definitely, definitely. And it's not difficult to make either.
Yeah, it's so easy.
So take a tip from Chef Marco. Next time you see a dragon fruit, you can try making dragon fruit fried rice.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
Marco.
you, Marco.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jason, you've been such a great host today. I mean, you've taught me so much about dragon fruit. You've introduced me to some special dishes, and you've given me some tests. So I think like the only thing I can do is just give you a little treat also.
But I feel like this is kind of crazy. I feel like Dragon Fruit Day in Fruit Lab is turning into like Spa Day. Because what is this?
This is a facial mask, Jason. It's great. This is great for your skin. You never thought that you could do dragon fruit and turn it into a facial mask.
It looks like dragon fruit with yogurt. No?
I don't know. Taste it and see.
Okay, are we gonna do this?
Oh, absolutely. You got to put it on.
Fruit
Just put this
Lab.
on there, and you just, there's great exfoliation properties in this also. It helps get rid of all the dead skin.
You know,
that
it almost
have.
looks like the little seeds of the dragon fruit in there.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm putting yogurt on my face. This is kind
Oh,
of
but doesn't
crazy.
it feel good though?
It's nice and cooling and refreshing.
Oh, this feels great, Jason. And
I guess I didn't realize that one fruit could just be a healthy spa day.
Oh.
So,
dragon fruit is not only good for your insides, but it's also good for your outsides.
folks, next time you see a dragon fruit, there's more than meets the eye. If you come to Taiwan or you're buying it in other places in the world, hope you know a little bit more about the wonderful, magical dragon fruit. Thank you, Dooley, for
Thank
visiting.
you for having me.
We are going to continue with our little spa treatment. We'll see you next time at Jason's Table Fruit Lab. Bye.
Bye.